Hey everybody, this is RC Mechanic. Today we're going to work on maybe third kit I ever built, right? And that would be the Twin Hammers. Twin Hammers, I built it something completely different in mind. It had, it had no motor and all that, just like all kits do. I think I put like a 3000 kV brushless in it. Um, Tried to do crawling with it. It was back when there was not really any censored motors, so tried to do a little crawling with it. It was really jumpy, so we're going to change that a little bit. We're going to change it from a basher to crawling. All right, so as you can see by the size of this thing, I mean, it's not very big. It's actually kind of light, and it is a little back end. So one of the things I did when I built it is I put this larger battery compartment in here, and I most likely won't be using that. I might try to figure out something to do to stick it in the front right here. So what I have to put in it, I'll be using Fusion Pro 2300 kV. All right, so this is a ESC and motor all in one. And the thing is with these is that they're a little longer. They're more like what they call a 550 can. And most of the motors I run are like 540, which is a little bit short. Here's your typical 540 can. This is a brushed motor. What's in the Twin Hammers right now, dimensionally, is the same. Here's the Fusion Pro. As you can see, there's quite a bit of difference right there, right? So I'm not even sure if this will fit in there. First thing we're going to do, we're going to take the panels off so we can get a better look at it. I actually have not worked on this thing in a really long time. It's just been on the shelf, but it's been a blast so far. I'll take the roof off too, so it'll be easier to see everything that's going on here. All right, so I got the cage off, which was not really that big a deal. Like I said, it's been a while since I built this, so take a look from above. You'll see, basically, I had to take these shocks off right here, off of the battery box thing, and just unhook it. Disconnected the wires, 4 bolts under here, and 2 bolts in the front. I could have just flipped it up, but I took it off to make it easier. And when I did that, I realized, oh my gosh, I have shrapnel in here, dirt. Oh my gosh. Hey, would you believe that when this kit came out, that it came with upgraded shocks? Well, that's all great and fine. I mean, they're aluminum, but they leak like a sieve. Probably for now, I'm just gonna, put oil on them again. In the meantime, I need to go ahead and I need to pull all this out of here. This truck came in 2-speed transmission. The motor I'm putting in here is smaller than what's in there now, but I'm not too worried about it because, for one, I'll be able to control the throttle a lot better. Not only that, but the new motor, I don't know if any of you guys ever realized this, but there's a programming port right here where the power button is. So if I put this in the right spot, I should be able to just plug into it and reprogram. So let's say if I want to do some high speed stuff, I can do that. I just go ahead and change it. And if I want to go back to crawling, I can do that because I can just go back and change that. I think that's kind of cool. I think this is going to work out really well, but as usual, doing what I do, I take something apart, especially if I haven't done anything with it for a while. It usually ends up in a rebuild. So next thing up is we're going to go ahead and pull this motor transmission, pull that speed controller right out of here, get that motor swapped, right? Hopefully I still have a radio that's bound to it. All I can say is that leave it to me. to turn a simple motor swap into a rebuild. And if you're looking from the top down, you can see why. You can see all that. You'll see that, I mean, it's just a big old grimy mess. And I cannot leave it like that. I just can't. Not only that, but the brown wire on my steering servo was all but pinched off. So apparently I did not get that right. If I'm going to turn this into a crawler, I need to lock the front end, right? The front diff. I have the locker for it somewhere. Yeah, we're going to have to lock the front diff. So when it comes to that, well, we're going to go through the front differential. We're going to do something with these shocks. I don't know if we're going to get some different O-rings or what, but it looks like it's leaking out the bottom right here. And I got a 4-channel receiver in here. Don't need that. I think I'll just go with a 3. I believe I have one around here somewhere. So, but before we end this video, I think we should just go ahead and get this motor swapped. What we want to do is we want to make sure that this thing right here will go in here. Looks like it's only what, 1/4 inch difference. So let's take this cover off and see what we got going on. Here's what we got. A lot of shrapnel. I mean, we can deal with that. All right, so you see how, if you can see it, one side of this is worn down and kind of, you know, shavings, it's kind of sharp. I may just flip it if I can. So let's see what we can do. At the least, we're going to get this motor changed out so we can see what the tolerances are going to be. And then I'll go ahead and I'll clean everything up. So when it comes to like slipper clutch tension, basically what I go with is all of it. Pad, washer. All right, so now I can get access to the motor plate. I'm not going to tighten these down all the way right now. I'm just going to, because I want to see how the wires are going to run, if they're running out the right way or not. Okay, so move that over here. Oop, nope, this way. Okay. Oh, that'll work. Yeah. And look at that. See where that's running right there? It's just running out just a little bit past this bracket. And I think that's going to work. Right? If you can see what's going on here, there's plenty of room. All right, so now I can go ahead and I can put the, okay, so looking at this a little bit more, there is an adjustment. You can slide this back or forth, go from there. So let's go ahead and now that we got the motor tightened down, let's go ahead and put everything back together. Like I said, my rule for slipper clutch is tighten it down all the way, right? I mean, who wants to get on the trail and then find out your slipper clutch is slipping? I mean, really. So it'll only tighten down so far. Because the transmission has a shoulder on it that only lets it go so far. All right. We got that there. Now it's time to go with this pinion. What I'll do is I'll loosen up this screw. Loosen up this screw right here. So I can slide this in right. There we go. All right, so the rule of thumb basically is you take a piece of paper, right, and you just run it through right here. And the thickness of that paper is your supposed to be your perfect mesh. Now, not thick paper like regular printing paper or something like that. So back to the mesh, I was saying if you run a piece of paper through here, hey, that's tight. Okay. You can basically get your mesh perfect right there, okay? But I've done this so many times, I can tell when it's about right. And without realizing, since I haven't had the same part forever, that this adjustment right here, where this plate slides in and out, this plate actually, um, it's not real sloppy. So, you can move it just a little bit and it's still fine. What you want is just a little bit, if you can see that, right there. Still meshing good. It's not really tight. That's what we want. All right, so there's the motor. It's all installed. I have the wires. Before the wires are running straight up, but now I have them running out just a little bit to the side, and just like that, should give me plenty. Nice thing about these Fusion Pro SEs is, or not Fusion, not SE, Fusion Pro is they do give you plenty of wire. So now I can go ahead and I have plenty of wire here for the battery. I have this here for the power button, and this one right here will go into the receiver. Right. So that's about all the farther I'm going to go on this right now, because what happened, well, you see, what happened is it turned simple motor swap turned into rebuild. So I don't know. I may just I might just see if I can find another spur gear that's metal, not aluminum. But I think for crawling purposes, this will probably still hold up. Save yourself a little bit of money by just flipping this thing over. Yeah, apparently this was not running perfect. We'll see. We'll see on the next video. Try not to do multi-part videos, but hey, me knowing me, I can't just leave it. I'm already here. It's already torn apart. Why not, right? Only that, but we got shocks we need to rebuild. I have to put a locker in the front differential right here. And so I took it out. Usually on my fast trucks, I lock the rear only. So because I don't like them doing this part. I just want to, right? Okay. So hey, this is Arson Mechanic. Remember to subscribe, like, leave a comment on anything you've seen here today. I'd really appreciate it, and it may help the channel out a bit. Okay, so until next time, for part 2, we're going to go ahead and lock the front end, and I'll have this all cleaned up. Get that steering servo changed out. We'll use it as spare. It's not going to waste. And yeah, until next time, keep building, keep fixing, fabricating great. That's what we do here. Thank you for watching.